Well, hello there and welcome back to Minecraft, where last time we started building this adorable little village, and I'm still really happy with how it's coming out. It's really great, honestly. It's cute and it pretty perfectly matches this. And now I do want to work more on this today, and because obviously there's still a lot to go. I have an idea for actually kind of unique house. But before that, I want to do some redstone. So I have a pretty big project coming up, and for that, I need a ton of concrete. So I designed, and I'm going to build a concrete blast chamber. Now, I will warn you in advance, this concrete blast chamber I designed does use TNT duping. You can do it without. You can obviously just use a dispenser filled with TNT. But I'd rather just dupe it. I don't really have a huge problem with duping in general, and it'll just make it a lot more convenient. So we are going to come down into the cave, and I've decided I'm going to build it in this spot right here, because otherwise this is kind of a dead space. So let's get started. Now the design I came up with is pretty straightforward. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Basically, the only complicated parts, besides the actual TNT duper, is this. So this is where basically the TNT duper is gonna be like right here, and this is gonna be filled with water that will push the TNT into the center so that it'll always fall and land on that block. That's just to make sure it doesn't go flying off into the distance and destroy other things. It works pretty well in my creative testing world, so hopefully it'll work here. So let's see. Now we need to make the actual duper. Probably would be better to not do this first, but who cares? So this is a fairly simple design of a duper. Obviously I'm not going to go complicated for something like this. So we got that. Oh, and I forgot the fence posts as well. So that's kind of a dumb mistake, but that's fine. It's fine. We'll make it work. So we'll do as much as we can without that. Ow. Maybe I'll put my feather falling boots on. Alright, let's go get fence gates and posts. Okay, so let me do that there. Nope, did not mean to destroy that. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Put that in there. Let's actually put the fence gate in as well. Like that. And then we want our coral. And we want the detector rail here. Put the minecart in a minute. This is the wiring for actually starting it, so we'll leave that for now. Okay, so I think all we need now is the minecart and the TNT, which I realized I forgot the TNT. That's kind of an important part. We want to put some TNT there, and then we're going to need some water. So TNT goes there. Water goes there. So there, the water will force the TNT into the center where it'll fall and land on that block. Perfect. Ooh, I like the particles, honestly. That's kind of nice. Alright, and we're just going to test it by putting a lever on it and seeing what happens. Here we go. There we go. I mean, I guess that worked. I didn't see if that blew up where I wanted it to, but I guess that worked. Hang on. I did install the pre-cam mod, so I think I will test it with that. Perfect. That is exactly how it's supposed to work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, beautiful. Alright, so let's put in, this is going to be the redstone that actually triggers the TNT. Now, actually, remove these slime blocks because they're ugly. We got that, and that's going to be into a repeater. So basically, when it reaches the end of the row, it'll push it down. That's not what I meant to put anywhere. Put that there. And then this is just going to then be, where's my redstone dust? Okay. Like, ay! Dust, 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 dust. Dust and a repeater. I'm going to leave out this last piece of redstone just in case, but basically put this in here. And then every other, so basically you do this, you put a block in one of here. Let's just put one of these. And now every other time that pushes, it will drop a TNT once I add in the redstone dust, which I'm not doing right now. So let's see, I think, okay, so we want to do, let's put this here as insurance against pushing too far. It shouldn't be a problem, but might as well. Great, all I really have left to do is to make the actual pusher. Okay, I wanted all that scaffolding. In theory, all I need to do is a little bit of redstone and we're good. And when I say a little bit of redstone, I mean a little bit. This is very basic stuff right here. So, put a torch there, and we put that there, and then we do some dust, and did I have a repeater? I think I did. Oh, and this has to come out and around to here, and this can't be there. I hate working with obsidian. Okay, and then we just do a target block here, that there, a that there, and a that there. And then we had a dropper coming in here, which I put down in my down below shulker. So let's see, I need a dropper. And then I need a hopper. And then, let's see, I need a temporary block, a water bucket. Actually, this temporary block should be something like stone. And there, in theory, the actual thing is done. So, like, basically, here, you know what? I will go get some concrete powder and we will test it. Oh, and I gotta actually hook up the, we'll hook up the explodificator once we test everything else. This is really quite simple how this works. So I have this here basically to just so I can stock it up, put a shulker on top, and it'll spit out more so I never run out. And then I just put some in my hand and click here. And yep, you see it's getting converted to concrete and getting pushed along. Then when it reaches the end, it gets pushed down. And then every other time it gets pushed down, it will explode. So let's go add the TNT to make it explode, because that's the exciting part. Okay, so why is that not exploding? Because this is supposed to be a sticky piston. That would do it. Ooh, I hear stuff. Hey, look at that. Things are exploding. That is good. Now, this time it should not explode. So those went down, nothing exploded. And then this time it should explode again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. There. We have made a concrete explodificator. So this is good because, yeah, basically I have a project planned that I need a ton, like many thousands of concrete. So this will certainly help. I guess I should make a collection chamber. All right, so now it's going to start with some gray just because that's already loaded into the thing. Oh, that emptied. Cool. Okay, so let's put in what we got. And we'll put this there. We'll take a stack for ourselves. We are going to just go and see how long this takes, or, you know, see how this works. And go. So that took about 25 minutes. 25? No. About 15 minutes to do an entire shulker and then some of stuff. Now, obviously, you know, there's... Ooh. That's interesting. Oh, no, it's because... Okay. Obviously, there's, you know, not all of it got exploded. Some of it's still here, which is fine, because we're always going to be doing more than we need, because we can always stockpile stuff. And there we go. So there's our extraneous garbage and a ton of concrete. So yeah, that worked absolutely perfectly. I am really happy with this. Honestly, the whole pushing mechanism and everything is actually working better here than it did on my single player world. In my single player world, at least when I had my my camera account on to check how everything was working while I was running it, it kind of kept bogging down and stuff, so I had to slow down the repeater that was up there. But this is actually working perfectly. I am thrilled. This is awesome. I'm going to be using this a whole bunch over the next, you know, few weeks, because yeah, again, I need to stockpile thousands and thousands of blocks of concrete of various colors. But until then, why don't we work a little bit more on that village? Alright, so let's get started by clearing out these trees. They're not necessary. So let's mark the boundary of this guy's property. So we're... Oh, actually, you know what? We're going to cut this back a bit. And now let's mark out kind of his boundary here. So... Well, we'll definitely come, like, here. We don't want any of the kids who play in the river to come on his property, so we'll make sure to block this off. Alright, so this will be approximately the size. You know what? No, this needs to come back here. And then this comes forward more like this. Before going over. There we go, that's better. Okay, next, let's start the actual house. So I'm thinking what it'll be is... We'll have a kind of deep section here. And this section will also be kind of tall. You know, be a couple of floors. And then I should have brought my bed over here. Hang on. And then we'll have a section here that's not quite as deep. This will kind of be like his main entryway. And then another deep section here. How wide did I make these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then boink, 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 boink. There, and then that leaves a little space on either side. Well, actually, a lot of space on that side. I could make it wider. let's see. How wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and it makes sense to be a double door, so that's fine. Although I will bump it out 2. And you know what? No, we'll make this come out a little bit further. Yeah, I'd say that works. And then the front door will be like that. Okay, good. So let's build this thing up. All right, there. I like that. So that's the main structure of the house. But I think what I'm going to want actually is these side pieces to be a bit taller. So let's go up. This is going to be straightforward, just those sides should even go up. You know what? No, they shouldn't go up one more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have this be a slab roof, not a stair roof. A slab roof goes up way too high. Or a stair roof goes up too high. You know what I mean. Oh yeah, that's more like what I was going for. So let's see. I'm gonna make this a little bit fancy. Okay, and now we go up 1. Oh yeah, this is indeed a little bit fancy. I like it. You know what? Yeah, I kind of like that. It's not my favorite thing, but it's good enough. Again, and also, you know, I mentioned this in the last episode. It's not like I'm going to be spending a lot of time here. This is kind of just meant to be seen from a distance. It's meant to fill up space. It's not meant to be super detailed and good. All right, let's do this on that side. Okay, and I think I should probably add in the same windows here. And these may change. These are just kind of so it doesn't look super boring and plain and flat. All right, you know what? That's kind of what I was going for. I think that looks pretty good here. Let's see from a distance, because again, this is how we're going to be viewing it. Yeah, you know, I kind of like that. From a distance, it's pretty good. Here, let's go on top of the hospital. Now, normally you probably wouldn't see this, but I got Bobby on here, so... Yeah, so that's kind of just sticking out a little bit. You can... Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know what? That works. That works from a distance. I like it. Oh. Do I have my mud brick walls? Yeah, so we're going to do the same mud brick walls down the corners that we did here. So this will help make it a little bit more interesting, make the, you know, color-wise and... texture-wise, it'll be a little bit better. I like that. And then we can have here just torches. Honestly, torches on a wall like that are probably okay. Yeah, that's not bad. How much does it light up? Oh, actually, it lights up a fair bit. I like that. Okay, good. We need more white stained glass, so I'll go get that real quick. This is boring. I do have some cut sandstone, so I'm thinking maybe like as the bottom row, I put cut sandstone. Ooh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Does that work here as well? I kind of like that. It kind of works as a foundation. I'm thinking... probably not this, but this. No, but let's see. I mean, I want to use these here in some way. I mean, the other thought is having another strip of the cut stuff here. Oh, actually, that works. That works better than I thought it would. It may not be perfect, but it's pretty good. Okay, no, and then this will be that, and then this will be another one. That's actually nice. I like that. And we'll wrap the cut stuff. Do I have more cut? I do. We'll wrap the cut stuff around here. We're not going to put any of the chiseled stuff, but we'll carry the cut through like that. Yeah, that works. So we want to stick with the sandstone path theme, but we want it to look like a cobblestone path. You know, like a, because that'd be a little fancier. So what you do is you dig your path, and then you take some sandstone stairs, and you stick them upside down, and it looks like cobblestone path. Yeah, I think I saw this on an Azuma Void Hermitcraft, but I'm not certain. It might have been Vintage Beef. I know it was something on Hermitcraft. I saw this and I was like, oh, that's brilliant. And yeah, probably not revolutionary, but it's new to me and I love it. Although this isn't how I want this to go. I want this to circle around this way. Basically here. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, and 3. Yeah, that works. Then we're gonna have there be a fountain of some sort here, probably. Going to expand it out here, keep the inner dimensions the same. And there, that is how you make a fancy path. This should be like this. Okay, now unfortunately there's not really a good way to have this slab upwards, but you could just stair it up, I guess. Especially since we are going to be transitioning back to our regular path, which is smooth sandstone, and I guess... which way do I want the regular path to go? That's a question I did not really think about. I guess it should go to the left. Yeah, it'll come this way. Yeah, now the awkward part of how do we make that go down on an angle. I'm not that talented. Hang on. I'll make it work. I'll make it work. It works. Kinda. There. Perfect. I like it. I really like it. Okay. So, a couple of more things. Now, obviously the house isn't finished on the inside at all, and I'm gonna not worry about that. But I want to put like a little fountain here. So let's figure out how to make a fountain. I I want more mud brick. I want various mud brick blocks, which I don't think I have. Oh, I actually do. Alright, let's stick some of our junk in here. And this is basically going to just go around here. And then this is why you don't do things in even numbers. Alright, whatever. Oh, how do I do this in even numbers? I mean, there really isn't a good way. Is there? Maybe I... Oh, man, I really messed this up. How do... Oh, man. I have made a terrible mistake. Ooh, wait, I have an idea on how to salvage this. Hang on. Hang on, I got this. I don't have what I need. Wait for it. Wait for it. Hang on. Trust me. Trust the process. I really should have thought about the fact that I would actually have to make a fountain with even numbers. I should have thought about that, but you know what? It's okay. We got this. Can you not waterlog those things? That's odd. I could have sworn you could waterlog end rods. Alright, well. Never mind about the end rods. I mean, I might leave... No, I'm not going to leave the end rods. They don't look good there. Well, it's a very basic fountain, but it technically counts as a fountain, I think. Because again, like I said, this is only going to ever be seen from a distance. And you can't even see it from up here. Okay, so the fence has got to go. The fence looks terrible, so we'll get rid of the fence. But other than that, I've got really no complaints. Alright, so let's get rid of the fence. Oh yeah, I love that. I am absolutely loving this. It's fantastic. And unfortunately, as much as I would love to keep building, that's all the time I have for today. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. And until next time, so long.